Today's incident will wake up your soul. Please watch the incident till the end. An unfortunate and unlucky son who killed his mother while she was fasting. So what happened to this son? Stay with us to know this sentence. There used to be a woman in the country of Sham. Her husband had passed away. After the death of her husband, Allah blessed her with a son, because at the time of her husband's death, she was Ham. Allah Pak gave her this son in return for her husband. Her entire universe was her son. She loved her son a lot. She wanted to educate her son in a good way, in an Islamic way. The child was in childhood. He was very good. He was obedient to his mother. As long as he was small, he stayed in front of his mother. His mother scolded him and explained to him about every bad thing, but now he was growing up. When he grew up, he would also go out. He used to hang out with his friends. He was not among good people. His friends had very bad habits. Earlier, he used to pray 5 times a day. In childhood, he also used to keep roza. His mother taught him namaz. He used to pray namaz with his mother. But on the insistence of his friends, he used to stay out of the house all night. Now he had started taking drugs as well. His friends started telling him that the only purpose of life is to spend life like this. Live in comfort and luxury. Your mother earns, and whatever she earns is yours. You have a right over it. He was influenced by his friends and started spending his mother's hard-earned money on debauchery. When the month of Ramzan started, the mother said to her son, "I will keep roza tomorrow. Son, you should also keep roza with me. When you were small, you used to have sehri and iftar with me. You know, you used to offer all the namaz with me. But now you have grown up and become an adult. Roza and namaz as well have become compulsory for you. Now neither do you read the Holy Quran, nor do you pray. Son, the people with whom you have started to sit, those people are not yours. They are not good, stay away from them," his mother explained to him with love. His son shouted at his mother in anger and said that if you keep fast, then it is your custom, do not bother me. He had become so bad that he had even started committing adultery. His mother was very upset due to these acts of her son. One day, a neighbor advised her to get her son married. After marriage, he has become bad, he will improve. When his wife comes, she will bring him under her control. She liked the neighbor's advice. She said, "You are absolutely right. When he gets married, he will understand his responsibilities, because right now, he is careless. When his wife comes, he will improve." Thinking this, she decided that when Ramadan passes, after Ramadan Sharif, I will get him married. During this time, she was in search of girls. She saw a family where there were very religious and worshipful people. When that girl came in front of them, she entered the heart of this woman. She thought the same after deciding that she will now talk to her son. When she came home, her son was also present there. He asked where she had gone. The mother told the son about the situation, and he said that he cannot get married right now. He has no interest in marriage. The mother said that the girl is very beautiful, and the best thing is that she is good, and your house will be settled. He said that it was okay. He agreed to marry. He wanted to escape, but after Ramadan passed, he got his son married to this girl. In the initial days of marriage, his daughter-in-law used to serve her mother-in-law a lot. She started living very comfortably because the daughter-in-law had taken care of all the household work. The son also used to listen to his wife, and now he does not stay outside the house. Earlier he was addicted to drugs. Now, at least because of his wife, he does not stay outside the house. He also left the company of his friends. But he also started working hard. His wife controlled him so much, trapped him so much, captured him so much. He was already not his mother's. Now he became even more distant from his mother. His mother felt very bad about this. He understood all his responsibilities, but the only mistake he was making was that he was hurting his mother a lot. He told his daughter-in-law to do such a thing that my son listens to you. Tell my son to go and sit with his mother for a while. God knows in what way the daughter-in-law told this thing of her mother-in-law to her husband. God knows what happened to her husband, that in the night he came to his mother full of anger. He turned her bed upside down. The poor mother fell on the floor and started misbehaving. "How dare you talk to my wife like this? She does household work all day. She stays, cleans, washes utensils, washes clothes, cooks food, serves you and me, and on top of that you are telling her that she has taken over me, is keeping me away from you, has snatched me from you." She was surprised and was looking at her son. Son, I did not say anything like that. I only said that you should give some time to your mother as well. Her son told his mother that I am not free all the time. At least I earn a little because of my wife. This is all a reward for her efforts. After all, what have you done for me in my life? I had become intoxicated. I always used to stay away. Now at least I stay at home because of her. Hearing this, her mother became very sad. Her son raised his hand on me for the first time in his life. She was looking at her daughter-in-law. Her daughter-in-law was very cunning. There was a trick in whatever she said and she worked. Seeing her daughter-in-law, the mother started crying. She wanted to get her mother-in-law thrown out of the house. For the first time, she did not do anything empty-handed. The arrow hit the target. Both the husband and wife went to their room. After a few days, the month of Ramzanul Mubarak arrived. The mother had now become completely silent. She started to remain quiet. She had made the first mistake. Now she did not want to make the second mistake. They were having sehri. Now her son had also started fasting and had become a follower of 5 times prayers. The mother was very happy about this. But what happened? Sehri passed by, but no one informed her. She waited to make roti for her and called her. The poor old woman had fasted on an empty stomach. She was praying. While praying, she fainted, and when she opened her eyes, it was time for iftar. The daughter-in-law and son ate excellent food and asked the mother. Finally, the old mother could not bear the hunger. She called her son. Son, please come to the room. She did not feel like it, but due to compulsion, she went to her room to take her food. He started saying to his mother that you did not keep fast today. You say that I do not skip any fast. His mother said, son, I kept fast, but you people did not call me at the time of sehri. Son, you should have asked your mother. His son said angrily, are we your servants? My wife does your work. She makes roti for me and especially for you. He had made roti and was saying to call Ammajan, and we called you, but you did not hear our voice. You did not even come out of the room. The mother did not want to argue with her son. She said, okay, it does not matter. His mother said, have you people had iftar? He said, yes, we have done it. His mother said, is there anything for me? He said, you feel that we oppress you. Your daughter-in-law does not even ask you. His mother said, there is nothing like that. I am just asking if there is anything to eat because I am very hungry. His son said, whatever you have, go and see my food. The wife had gone to sleep. She was very tired, and her son had left from there. Tears were coming to her eyes. The son did not ask even once that Ammajan wanted anything. Instead, he said on the contrary, and went away. Whatever you want to eat it yourself. But the same thing happened again. When that poor old lady went to the kitchen to look for food, all the utensils were empty. There was not even a piece of roti. The poor lady came to the room after drinking water, then started praying, but due to weakness she was fainting again and again. The next day also, when it was time for sehri, she thought that these people would not call me even today, and I would come out myself. But when she came out, she saw that her daughter-in-law was not present, and neither was her son. It seemed that both of them had gone out somewhere. Maybe they had gone out to eat sehri. Then this old lady thought that, let me make roti for myself. And when she saw there was no flour in the house, seeing all this, whatever happened to her heart? She felt very sorry that there is not even a grain to eat in the house. Her health was bad from the first day itself. She was fainting repeatedly due to weakness. She was crying, but her disobedient son did not come and ask about her even once. The fast had broken, but at this time there was no one to give the mother a sip of water. She kept lying on the bed and kept looking outside at the door. But a strange situation had come over her. The mother was lying hungry and thirsty in the house for 2 days, and the only son was not even inquiring about her. When the 3rd day came, his wife started saying that it has been 2 days. Ammajan has not come out of the room. You should go and see if her health is fine. The son felt very good that his wife takes so much care of his mother. When he came into the room, he shook his mother and asked her to get up. But what was this? His mother was not moving at all, and probably she was not even breathing now. The son became alert, and when he saw his mother, she had stopped breathing. He screamed and called his wife. Come quickly, Ammajan is no more in this world. Don't know. Since when she died, his son kept Nadimuthu thirsty and did not even look at him, and left this world in this state of hunger and thirst. But he was not to be forgiven yet. Allah had to give him such a shock that his world would shake one day, when his wife woke him up for sehri, saying, it is time for sehri, I have made roti for you, get up and eat food. As soon as he got up from the bed, he fell staggering on the ground. He called his wife. His wife came running. He was unable to walk. He said, "I feel that there is no life in my legs. My steps are not moving forward." The very next moment he called a doctor, and he came and told him that he regrets saying that he has no life left in his legs, which means he has become paralyzed. Now he will not be able to walk for the rest of his life. When he heard this news, he felt as if doomsday had fallen on him. The son understood that he was being punished for disobeying his mother. He was asking Allah for forgiveness day and night. "Oh Allah, forgive me. I hurt my mother a lot because of me." My mother died, but he could not be forgiven now. His mother had left this world and could not be found. It was the power of Allah that Allah made him paralyzed, and during this time he started seeing the real faces of everyone. His wife served him for a day and 2 days. Then on the 3rd day he finally said, "Look, I cannot serve you, nor can I live with you, because it is enough. I am young and can marry anyone. Please divorce me." His wife said that I could not live with my sick and poor husband. She was forced to divorce her. He divorced his wife, and now he was alone in this house. There was no one to take care of him. No one was there with him. No one was there to share his grief with him. He would cry loudly, but if there was someone there, they would come to him. Then one night he saw in his dream that his mother came in his dream and said, "Son, whatever you did, Allah has punished you for it, but I am your mother. My soul is restless. Allah has given me a very beautiful palace in heaven. I am living a very luxurious and comfortable life here. But my heart gets very upset on seeing you. I cannot see you in this condition. I will pray to Allah to remove the pain of my son, and my child becomes able to walk again." Saying this, the mother went away from there. Tears were coming in the eyes of her son. Is this the same mother whom I tortured to death? I did not even put a sip of water in her mouth. I did not even give a morsel of food to her. Mother, now Allah will intercede before the Lord. And then what the mother said came true. It was the last Ashra of Ramadan. It was the 27th night when he felt that his legs were coming to life. He took a small step, and he could not believe that he had started walking. At the same moment, he fell into prostration before Allah. Allah had removed his need. Now he had come back to his life. But in this illness, he had come to know the difference between right and wrong, his own and the wrong. But he was sad and regretful for the rest of his life that now his mother could not come back. Of course, a mother's love is covetable. She is even ready to die for her children. And even after her death, she thinks only of her children and prays for them. Hurting the heart of a great personality like a mother means hurting the heart of God. I pray to Allah to grant long life and good health to all mothers. And those who have children, mothers and fathers, are not present in this world. May Allah elevate them to a high status in heaven. Amen, O Rabbul Alameen. Dear friends, please share this video with others to do good and earn rewards. Who knows, this may come to someone's heart, and we may get rewards for it.